Hi, I'd like to play a game. A guessing game. I want you to guess what I just saw. Go ahead. I'll wait till you guess what I saw. Yeah. Go on. Go on. You want me to tell you what I saw? Okay, here it goes. I just finished watching Are You Scared? And if you've never heard of this before, let me tell you what everybody told me about it. It is a Saw ripoff. It's not a movie like Saw. It's Saw under another title with worse effects. I mean bad. And I mean right down to the costumes, the props. I think one girl had a collar with those little strobe lights you get at Walgreens, the little dancing keychains. They have all these different colors, but this was all blue. There's dancing lights. And made a little electric sound off of it, and she'd go, ah, grab her neck. A little blood would fall out. I don't know why the blood fell. Electrocution usually doesn't make you bleed unless it's a lot of electrocution. Basically, the premise of this one is that people play a game, but they said it's confusing on that point because it's set up like a TV game. Like you have to audition for it. You have to send in an audition tape, and if you're chosen, you get to play for big prizes. But there's two cops looking for this killer, saying things like, the game has begun. So obviously he's killed before, but if they're auditioning for a TV show, then this TV show had to have been known by everybody, run by a killer. I don't know. It's dumb. Okay? And just little things that just really get to me, okay? Little things. Like, one guy wakes up, he's in a cage, and he says, did you get cut too? And he shows his shirt, lifts his shirt, and he's got a big cut on the side with a big old bandage on it, right? But then when he finds out he's on a TV show, oh man, we're on a TV show! He starts dancing around, and woo! And, didn't you just say you got cut? Aren't you hurt? I mean, all of a sudden, it's all fun and games, and oh, well, this is part of the TV show. Go ahead, stab me again. Or one girl, this one girl and this one guy are walking around. They meet up with a couple, and they're walking around. They don't look like they just woke up from a nap either. Everyone was waking up. As a matter of fact, I just thought I'd say that. Waking up in this place, they don't know where they're at. Well, these two, let me put this damn thing down. These two show up, and they don't look like they just woke up. They look like they've been looking around this place, trying to figure out where they're at for a while. So then after they find out that they're on this show, on this game show, Are You Scared, or whatever it's called, this girl says, well, we didn't sign any release forms. My mom's a lawyer. She'll know what to do. And goes digging for her cell phone. And there's like a dead rat in there or something. She screams. She drops the purse. There's blood on this white rat. It looked like a white rat to me. There's blood on it. She goes, ah! My cell phone! My cell phone's missing. Not, there's a big ass dead rat in my purse. And on top of that, wouldn't she have been looking for the phone already? I mean, if she thought she had a phone in her possession, why did she wait until that moment to call Mom, who's a lawyer? Instead of looking for a phone to call the cops and say, hey, we're stuck in a house, we don't know where we're at, or in a building. Another thing that comes to mind, this guy goes down into this room and he can't see anything. All he has is a lighter, and then he has a remote. He hits the remote and all these heat lamps come on. They start burning him. But then he sees that there's like, I don't know, he sees with his lighter, after he turns the lights back off, the lighter shows there's a tripwire. And then he says, oh, what the hell is this, tripwire? And then they show the shotguns surrounding him everywhere. So he turns the lights back on again, and for some reason, he rushes forth to the exit, and of course gets shot. I'm sorry, but this movie's just bad, okay? I'm sorry, it needs its pants pulled down and spanked, it's so bad. I mean, it would be okay if it was even just a really bad gore fest. It's not even that. It's just stupid. It is. I'm sorry. The last game you'll ever play. I don't know about that, but I know it's the last time I'll ever watch this one. Yeah, it's definitely a Saw ripoff done in the vein of Saw. It's kind of like what Saw would be if a bunch of kids got together with video cameras from the AV department at their community college and tried to shoot it. That's basically what it comes down to. I mean, I've seen better effects and videos on YouTube using Adobe After Effects than I've seen on here. It's pretty cheesy. I won't give away the ending. I won't. There is a twist ending, of course, if you want to call it that. And even that, it's not really a big payoff. So I won't say anything if you're going to give it a shot. I picked this up for $3 at Big Lots, and I think that's about fair for a movie of this caliber. Maybe I expect a little bit back. I don't know. Maybe I'll break even somewhere down the road. But are you scared? Yeah, I was. I was afraid it would never end. Quick rating. I won't be too cruel. 1 through 5, I'll give it a 1.5. That is generous. I'm not scraping the bottom of the barrel for this one. I'm giving it a little more credit than it deserves. I will say 1.5 and be totally fair and be totally honest with all of you. If you had any curiosity about this, they have it on Netflix. I think it's in Netflix Instant if you want to see that. Might as well, right? If you have Netflix, go ahead and check it out on there. That way you're not paying like an extra rental fee at the store or anything like that. Just watch it. Watch the first 15 minutes of it. You'll pretty much get the idea of what I'm talking about. The chains that he ties this one girl up with are right off the shelf of Walgreens during Halloween. Those big rusty styrofoam chains. That stuff. Ugh. Bad. But I've never made a movie before. Some people would say, "Oh, you've never made a movie. You don't know." And all right, I've never made a movie, but I can tell bad from good. Okay, I'm not a chef either, but I know when the steak ain't made right. I've never built a house, but if I fall through the floor, I know it wasn't made right. It wasn't made right. I'm sorry. So 1.5. That's as good as I can do for Are You Scared? The last game you'll ever play. This isn't the last movie I'm going to watch today, though. I got about 8 more. Come back soon.